Good morning, and thank you for tuning in to another episode of Recipe Tuesday. Alongside, as you all know, my guest, I take that back, my co star or guest, not guest, but co star, my,
Friend,
my YouTube colleague, however you want to look at it.
everything you
Jan,
said, thank you, Steve.
you're welcome. Jan from New York City Saves Money is beside me. I've got a really nice recipe for you guys today. I think that you'll all like. It is a no bake banana cream cheesecake bars. And hence the background picture, nothing but bananas. So I figured since this pertains to banana, why not put up a banana photograph? So I'm kind of being, you know, but to do this recipe is not really that hard. What you're going to need is vanilla wafers, cookie crumbs. You're going to break them up. You can break that up in your blender. NutriBullet, something that'll chop up. Butter. You can use salted or unsalted, whichever you want. Heavy whipping cream. I'm going to save you guys a little bit of money. You don't always have to use heavy whipping cream. You can use light whipping cream as well. It's a little bit cheaper. Sugar, cream cheese, banana cream pudding mix. Right now, locally, again, I talk about Publix a lot because I have one across the street from me. Literally, there's a little shopping mall across from me. Would I want to walk over there to go shopping? No, not necessarily. My roommate did it one night. Oh, it's easier to walk across than it is to drive my car. Okay, good. If that's how you feel, I'll go along with that. Not me. I drive my car. I'm not because
Safer bet.
you got traffic going through there 45, 50, 55 mile an hour. I'm not about to walk across. I know I'm not that crazy.
No.
So, anyway, then you're going to need whipped topping. But if you buy a big enough size whipping cream, you could make your own whipped cream, which is simple, and banana slices. So, what you're going to do then, let's see, scroll down. Now, if you don't want to do banana cream, you could just as easily do a strawberry instant pudding or whatever flavor you want. You could do pistachio. I know that would be good. I did, and you might remember this, I did a pistachio cheesecake about
Yes,
four and a
I
half years
do
back.
remember you did that. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I heard.
All I can tell you, you take the pistachio pudding, of course, you back off about a half a cup of milk, and you mix that in with your cheesecake mix. But boy, did it come out so good. You don't have to use graham cracker crust. You could use vanilla wafer. You could probably use a regular pie crust if you wanted to. Again, the option is open. You know, you can use whatever you want. But if you wanted to do strawberry banana, you wanted to change it up, you want to do a combo, you can do that. Um,
This is good
so
because you could swap out. It's interchangeable, and everything you mentioned is really affordable.
you don't have to do that. You can go the lemon route. You can do chocolate.
Yeah.
Um, there's so many different varieties of puddings out there now that you can choose from.
You're
You
not
know,
kidding.
so all
Butterscotch.
right. According to this, the cheesecake can store up to 5 days in the fridge as long as it's in an airtight container.
Okay.
Um,
In my family, it probably would last about 2 hours.
You can also that you can also freeze your cheesecake for a few months, place the extra pieces on a cookie sheet to freeze, then place the frozen pieces in a freezer bag. Make sure they don't touch or freeze each piece separately. So you want to make sure you have a little bit of space between, each one. Um, let's see. As soon as I figure out where the ingredient, how do you put it together?
You know, Steve, this reminds me of something, what you just mentioned about the separate thing. Like, for example, I would imagine, this is just a guess. I'm not saying it's absolutely correct. I'm just thinking maybe your viewers can help me out with this. Wouldn't it be possible to also like enter those ingredients, let's say in an ice cube tray, and take like a toothpick and freeze it? So whenever you want like a cheesecake bite, you don't want to eat like all of it, the person could probably take them out. I'm just wondering.
No, the reason why you see my eyes shifting and me acting as I do, because you sparked on an interesting. I don't see. Hmm, I don't see why that wouldn't work.
You know, like if we froze it, for example, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Then you just take your cheesecake, if you have any left over, like you say, put it in an ice cube tray, fill it up, toothpick, freeze it. Oh, I never thought about that, but it would work.
Yeah.
But I found the ingredients or the instructions rather on how to do it. What you're going to do is you're going to line an 8x8 baking dish with parchment paper. Combine crumbled vanilla wafers and melted butter in a medium bowl. Press the mixture into prepared baking dish. Okay, almost like you're making a pie. Place in the refrigerator to chill. Now, in a chilled bowl, metal bowl, using a handheld mixer, whip heavy or light cream, as I mentioned, and sugar until stiff peaks form. Then you set it aside. In a large bowl, beat the cream cheese until smooth. Of course, you want to leave the cream cheese out at room temperature so it softens. Then you're going to add pudding mixes and beat until combined. Then fold in whipped cream until smooth. Pour cream cheese filling evenly into chilled crust. Cover and refrigerate for at least 8 hours or overnight
Oh,
before
wow.
cutting,
That's a little long. Yeah.
before cutting into 9 squares and garnishing with whipped cream and banana slices. Why do you have to chill it for 8 hours? I don't see why that. If you have a cold enough refrigerator, I would say 3 to 4 would be okay.
I agree with you. That sounds like an awful lot of time. But I'm wondering because they say, like, when you make any sort of a cheesecake, they call it to let it ripen in the fridge. Like, even a baked cheesecake, for some reason or another, takes a length of time. So, the best idea, in my opinion, would either be to do one of the following: prepare this very early in the morning so that it's sitting there while you're doing everything that you do all day, and then it's ready for dessert. Or, better still, the night before and it's chilled overnight.
Hmm.
There has to be a reason, though. That's interesting. Wow,
Yeah,
that's
I don't.
really long.
I wouldn't leave it in there that long. That's too lengthy.
If
And so,
anybody out there has made a similar recipe, let Steve and I know in the
yeah,
comment
please,
section
yeah,
below.
fill me in on that because um, banana cream pie, and I did a video on that, I believe, last week on on my recipe Tuesday. So what you're doing is you're just expanding it out. You're just going one step further and you're making cheesecake bars out of it. Um, but again, you don't have to do banana. You can do
Nope.
banana and strawberry. You can do the, like I was saying, the pistachio, the chocolate, the vanilla, French vanilla. If you want to take vanilla and you want to do orange, if you can't find an orange pudding, find orange extract and put in it and change color. Um,
Sky's the limit.
it's a blank canvas.
Yeah.
There's no real set. Oh, it has to be the banana. No, it can be anything you want it to be. So,
You know, Steve, I have to throw this on if you don't mind. Yesterday, I was watching one of those channels. I like to watch it for fun on a Sunday. The one with the three letters on it, where you buy things off that channel.
mhm.
And once again, every time I see this one, I want crumb cakes. Every time I see it. but the price might have come down a little bit, but it still was $39.99 for crumb cakes. You know what? I'll just get my favorite snack crumb cake and then just get that out of my system if I
You
really
can
have to have it.
you can do that. Now, I will say this: across the street at Publix, all of their baked goods, their breads, and everything that they put out to sell is all prepared fresh. So if I want any type of crumb cake, pie, and I don't really want to go through the time and trouble of preparing something, I'll just go over there and purchase one.
Right, right.
They've got they've got a cake. They've got several varieties. They've got raspberry, almond, cheese. Um, they've got about 3 or 4 different varieties. I can't think of the last one at the moment, but they're like a coffee cake, and they run about $5, and it is so worth it. And from time to time, they do run those buy one get one free. It's not really. It's almost like a Danish, but not quite. But boy, are they good! And what I like about Publix in general, especially their bakery, they put so much love into everything they make.
There you
It's
go.
the next best thing to making it on your own.
There you go. That's awesome.
Hmm. All right. Well, I'm
This
glad you.
recipe sounds so good, Steve. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. I'm glad you were able to be aboard with me on this Recipe Tuesday.
My
This is a
pleasure.
rarity because usually you're alongside with me on the Saturday shows, but
Yeah, I just couldn't help it. Anytime you mention anything having to do with like a banana cream or banana anything, I am in. Thank you.
Mhm. You're welcome. Okay, everybody. Thanks for tuning in this morning, and be on the lookout on Thursday. I've got a good uh, video to come out that I think you'll enjoy. So I will see you guys then. Or if I do by chance decide to get spontaneous, who knows? I may go live again. We'll see. Right now, I'm on the fence as to whether I want to do that or not. I'm trying to set it up to where I do at least one live a week. I can't believe it'd been 2 weeks since I had done one, the recent one that I did. But I'm going to try to see if I can slip in at least one live a
Where
week.
the time goes, who knows so
Right.
fast.
Yeah. Anyway, glad that you could be aboard. I'll see you guys
My
on
pleasure.
Thursday. Enjoy the rest of your Tuesday. And
Have a great day, everybody. Thank you
yeah,
so much, Steve.
you're welcome. Take care.